Today's our topic is uniform circular motion. First of all, try to understand what is uniform circular motion. When it is said to be a circular motion means a body is moving in a circular path. है ना? When a body is moving in a circular path with a constant speed, a body is moving in a circular path. Look at the tip of this marker. Here the tip of the marker is moving in a circular path. Here the tip of the marker moving in a circular path with a constant speed. Constant speed means marker covers, this marker, tip of the marker covers equal distances in equal interval of time in this circular path. So tip of this marker is moving in the circular path and covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Can I say that this is an example of uniform circular motion? Maybe. Try to understand one more definition of the uniform circular motion. When a body is moving in a circular path and when a body is moving in a circular path with a constant speed is constant. But later on I can say that a uniform circular motion is an accelerated motion. It is an example of accelerated motion. Acceleration means the velocity is changing. I told that velocity of a body changes due to three reasons. Velocity is a vector. Velocity of a body changes due to change in speed, due to change in direction, due to change in both. Here, velocity of the object changes because of the continuous change in direction. Look at this. Let this is the center of this circular path. Let the center is represented by O. Okay. I am considering 4 points which are diametrically opposites. Let us consider the 4 positions of the moving objects represented by A, B, C and D respectively. These are the 4 points in the path of the moving object. Let the object is at A at time t1, is at position B at time t2, is at position C at time t3 and at position D at time t4. So t3, t4, t3, t4, t5, that object is moving in a what we call anti-clockwise direction. This is the direction in which object is moving. Okay. Now, can you show the direction of velocity at A, at B, at C and at D? The direction of velocity at A can be known by drawing the tangent at point B. Tangent at point A. That is velocity is represented by V1. Can I put bar over it? That indicates it is a vector. Now, what is the direction of velocity at point B? Direction of velocity at point B is represented by V2 bar over it. Vector है velocity vectors. Direction of velocity at point C is represented by vector V3 bar. Direction of velocity at this point is represented by vector V4 bar. Here velocity is represented by a sign by putting bar over it, means it is a vector quantity. Now can I say that V1 is not equals to V2, V2 is not equals to V3 and V3 is not equals to V4. Why these velocities are not equal? Why these velocities of the object are not equal? Here the velocity of the objects are not equal because of the continuous change in the direction of the motion of the object. You can see that at point A, direction of velocity is upward here towards the left hand side horizontal, downward towards right hand side and horizontal. So there is a continuous change in the direction of motion of the object. Although object moves with a constant speed. And the speed of the object is constant. How can I show the speed of the object? V1 bar, this is magnitude of the velocity is speed. Magnitude of the velocity is speed. I can say that V1 bar is equals to V2 bar modulus magnitude is equals to V3 bar modulus is equals to V4 bar modulus. It means that velocity is speed. Magnitude of velocity means speed. So I can say that the speed of the object is same. But in spite of that, why their velocities are not same? Because of continuous change in the direction of motion of the object. It is because of continuous change in the direction of motion. Look at this. Look at the tip of this marker. It is constantly changing. Look at the tip of the marker, direction of the tip of the marker. although marker covers equal distance in equal interval of time, the speed of the marker is fixed, but here velocity of the marker is different because its direction is constantly changing, right? So you know what can I say? V1 is equals to V2 is equals to V3 is equals to V4. It means that without V1, V2, V3, V4 indicate speed. Speeds are equal. Modulus of velocity is called speed. Yes, sign is, what is the meaning of this sign? This is the sign indicate to represent magnitude of a vector. किसी भी वेक्टर के मैग्नीट्यूड को दिखाने के लिए आप उसको इसके अंदर लिखते हैं, डबल लाइन के अंदर, हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन, टू वर्टिकल पैरेलल लाइन, स्मॉल लाइंस represent the magnitude of a vector. Here which vector I am talking about? I am talking about velocity vector. And velocity vector, magnitude of the velocity vector will be the speed. It indicates that speed is the same. Okay? So this is an example of uniform circular motion. So ultimately I will say that a uniform circular motion will be an accelerated motion. Right? Uniform circular motion is an example of accelerated motion. So what do you mean by the term uniform here? Uniform term indicate that speed of the object is same. But why this motion is accelerated? Because continuous change in the velocity, continuous change in the direction of motion. The velocity of the object is constantly changing at each and every point on this circular path. Each and every point on this circular path. Am I right? So, can you find out the acceleration of the object from time t1 to t2, from time average acceleration? Yes, we can find out average acceleration. Although that acceleration is constant. Okay? That acceleration will be constant acceleration. So, acceleration from time t1 to t2. Can I say that this acceleration is a1 bar? Acceleration. v2 bar minus v1 bar divided by time taken t2 bar minus t1 bar. This is acceleration. You know that acceleration without using magnitude, only considering the magnitude, I will say that acceleration A is equals to V2 minus V1 upon T2 minus T1. Am I right? Change in velocity divided by time taken. This will be the acceleration. This will be the magnitude or value of the, acceleration is also a vector quantity. Acceleration is also a vector. It can be represented in the vector notation. It can also represent magnitude of the vector. So A represent magnitude of is acceleration in terms of change in velocity divided by time. Okay? Is it clear? Right. So, question arises ki what will be the direction of this acceleration? What will be the direction of this acceleration? इस acceleration का direction क्या? देखिए, to know the direction of acceleration, there is a need to put substitute the vectors at different location. If I substitute this vector from here to here, if I substitute this vector v2 from position B to position A, because they are equal vector, we'll say that this vector is also represented by v2 because direction is same. So how can I produce another vector v2 here? By drawing the line parallel to v1, the length of the line, the magnitude of this vector is same as the magnitude of the vector v2. Okay. Now, this will indicate the change in velocity vector. This indicates the change in velocity vector. In this way, we will found that the acceleration, act toward the center. This acceleration act toward the center. This acceleration act toward the center. Let this is with v1, velocity vector v1. एक velocity vector v1 आप you can take another velocity vector, यहां से put up करें. This is another velocity vector. देखिए second velocity vector v. यह velocity vector v. Look at that, length of both the vectors are equal. थोड़ा सा length का ध्यान रखिएगा, because here we found that in uniform circular motion, look at this, magnitude of velocity is same. v1 and v2 are same. Okay. Now, please look at carefully. When this indicate the change in velocity. Look at carefully. This vector indicate the change in velocity. Which is called vector v2 bar minus v1 bar. Change in velocity. Also represent as delta v. So what we found that the change in velocity vector will definitely passes through the center of the circular path. This change in velocity vector passes through the center of the circular path. Hence, we can say that a uniform circular motion is an accelerated motion and direction of acceleration is always toward the center of the circular path, and this acceleration, hence it is called centripetal acceleration. Okay, since direction of change in velocity, since acceleration is given by change in velocity upon time taken, every time we found that direction of change in velocity, yani delta v, always act toward the center. Here also direction of delta v is this. Here also direction of delta v is this. Here also direction of delta v is this. Here also direction of delta v. Every time delta v, we found that change in velocity vector is acted toward the center of this circular path. Hence, we can say that this acceleration is called centripetal acceleration. The acceleration which is acted toward the center of the circular path is called centripetal acceleration. Okay, centripetal, generally represented by AC, centripetal. Right? Centripetal acceleration. And what is the magnitude of this acceleration? Centripetal acceleration, v square by r, where r will be the radius of this circular path. R will be the radius of this circular path. Look at this figure. I am redrawing the same figure by showing the direction of acceleration. This is a uniform circular motion of object covers equal distance. Look at let r be the radius of this circular path. Here v is the velocity, v bar is the velocity of the object. Yeah, velocity of the object at particular instant of time. So what will be the direction of acceleration? This indicates the acceleration, and value of this acceleration is given by AC is equals to v square by r, where r is radius of the circular path. Is it clear? Okay, thank you.